What up, guys? We are live. Let me get my phone plugged in.
Ooh.
There we go. Got my phone plugged in, everybody. And, let me get chat pulled up and get my thumbnail posted. And yeah, got one person watch the stream. What up? Welcome. Hello. So yeah, guys, we're getting the stream loaded and ready to go. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna notify the Discord. I do know a notification went out on Discord, but it didn't. Not everybody. It was for the wrong thing. What up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Is there a nickname I can call you, bro? Is there a nickname that I can call you or give you? Not trying to be rude. I do really like a name, but I need something that I can call you by, you know what I'm saying? So do you got a nickname you want to go by, or something that you go by, or something that you want to be called? If so, let me know, bro. If not, it's all good. I can come up with a nickname pretty good. But anything you want me to call you? Let me get my thumbnail posted. Call me what you want. Alright. Let me think. Let me think of a good name. Let me think of a good name. Alright, we're not going to worry about bots, really, but if we get more people in, we'll get some bots going. We'll call you... I'll just call you AE for right now. I'll call you AE for right now. I'll come up with a cooler nickname, but I'll call you AE for right now. But hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'll type it in the chat for anybody that comes by. I will be right back. It won't take anything longer than a couple seconds, but I'll call you AE for right now. And yeah, so I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a quick second. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I was grabbing a snack. But let's hop into a spooky video. And yeah. So let's see, we watched all of these. Some of these I say we didn't watch, we actually did watch. This was a year ago. Let me know if you guys are hearing echo.
Top 10 scariest ghost videos of the year. I've been getting many requests for our, quote, scariest clips from all of the top 5 lists. So I figured that this would be the perfect time to feature some of my personal favorites from the last year. And I'll also tell you what I thought was particularly terrifying about each one. and in some cases a few extras that weren't in the original video. So, turn off the lights, go full screen, and let's get to it. Dorm Room Ghost. A student at Texas A&M University claims that his dorm room was so intensely haunted that he had no choice other than to just move out. Now, whether you believe this video is real or simply an elaborate hoax, I've yet to hear a plausible explanation for how that flying mattress effect could be achieved. So the video definitely deserves its spot in the top 10. Playhouse Ghost. Bill Koch usually investigates haunted places along with his group, the Wisconsin Paranormal Society. But on this investigation of the Alchemist Theater in Bayview, Wisconsin, Bill decides to go it alone to investigate the allegedly very haunted playhouse.
This is the theater. I got a camera set up in this corner here. And I'm just going to sit. We got a furnace running so there's sound, but I'm just going to sit and listen. And just let the camera roll. And I don't know. Let's see what happens. I've been sitting here for a while. Nothing going on. What the hell? Something just moved behind me. Jeez.
He's like, yo, let me just sit there.
Something just moved behind me. Jeez. Okay. Don't see anything. Here. Oh crap, I don't know if that seat was down.
Bill catches a theater chair that seems to unfold all on its own. He's slightly disturbed by the occurrence, but it's nothing compared to what he finds in the hallways of the theater's creepy basement.
Okay, it's 1:15. I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't even gone back yet to check on this prop that's there. I keep hearing things walking around, but that's probably tenants upstairs. So, it sounds like from upstairs, but there might be people up there. Alright. It's 1:25. Still haven't heard anything besides random creaking. Hello? Anybody in here? Well, besides the people upstairs. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look, see if this prop is still back here again. And we'll take a look. Come on! See if this prop is still back here again. And we'll take a look.
I'm out of here.
Come on! That's not cool. The door
That's
open?
not cool, man.
No, the door was open. That door was closing. If anybody's in there messing with me, I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh, jeez. Hello. Okay, I don't see anything in here. Hello. Hey.
God damn.
Cameras. Out. Ah. Cameras. Out.
Understandably, Phil Kotz didn't do many ghost investigations after this video, but in my opinion, this is still one of the creepiest and perhaps the funniest ghost clip we featured this year. The House of Khalil. I featured Jordanian explorer Ehab Kasmia in another video, and for good reason. He has some of the creepiest ghost hunting videos online. In this video, he is investigating a place he calls the House of Khalil. As the story goes, a man named Khalil went insane and did away with his entire family in this house before ending his own life. It is said that Khalil's spirit still haunts the home. As he explores, Ahab begins to hear strange noises. And then, this.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامة.
Okay, like I say in every stream, keep in mind, in Indian culture, like in India and stuff, they believe that praying pushes the demons and the ghosts and spirits away. In Chinese and Asian cultures, like Japan, China, Korea, Vietnam, all those Asian cultures believe in believe in screaming and cussing at spirits and demons and acting angry. So keep in mind, you're going to hear a lot of repeated phrases when people are Indian, when in Indian clips. You're gonna hear a lot of things, and the subtitles are gonna say praying a lot. So just keep that in mind.
من شر ما خلق يا كل شيء.
Ahab sees something that looks like a person peering through the window, but when he runs inside to check, nothing. But the creepy occurrences don't stop there.
بهاي المواقف بتكون الشغلة يا قاتل يا مقتول. طبعا أعوذ بك يا قاتل يا مقتول. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ahab doesn't even seem to notice some of the bizarre events that he catches on camera. At one point, it actually looks like a face is peering at him through a nearby window.
بسم الله. تعال. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Ahab decides to leave and investigate another abandoned house that is directly upstairs from the first one. But he feels like the ghost or jinn of Khalil might have followed him. As he investigates the house, he begins to feel like he can see something lurking behind him in the mirrors.
شوفوا زي ما أنا شفت. لسه مش داخلين جوا. صابني وجع راس كبير. هيا خلينا نحكي شوي مع الجن.
Yeah, you can see it.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And after that chilling experience, Ahab decides to just make a quick.
And it is believed, and it is very widely believed in many different cultures and everything else, like pretty much worldwide. It is mainly believed that mirrors are a type of portal for the spirits, ghosts, and demons. It is very popular among the world that mirrors are portals for the dead, for the spirits, good or evil spirits, and all that. So, yeah, it is believed that people believe spirits can reach through you in mirrors and stuff, or you can see them in mirrors and stuff. It is very popular among the world, and you could find lots of clips and stuff of that stuff. So yeah, which could be photoshopped, but there are few legit ones. So yeah.
Exit. Since Ahab's video was featured, his channel has gained over 4 times the subscribers he had originally, and he's now at 220,000 subscribers. I've seen many supposed supernatural channels trying to fake or imitate his Ghost in the Mirror video, but none match up to the downright chilling original. Unwelcome guests. This next clip was sent in to me by John Plymell. He says that he and his friend Alan were checking out an abandoned farmhouse near his grandmother's home in upstate New York. As you can see, the house is isolated. It sits in the middle of nowhere on a barely traveled back road. The outside looks like something right out of a horror movie. And the inside is no better. The house is a death trap, full of rot and mold. The upstairs floor is so rotten the two are afraid to even try to venture up the stairs. And the basement is piled with garbage.
Yo, I guess that's it.
That's the basement?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
What
it's just
the
piled
hell?
up trash.
But then, they hear something upstairs.
If you guys wonder why I started this early, I'm going to be ending it early. Because I have stuff I have to do.
You're hearing that, right? Random footsteps?
Stream is back.
Somebody was up there that would fall through.
It kept cutting down.
Bro, I'm getting cold.
You can see spit in.
Yo.
That I'm going through the bathroom.
Bro!
Now, it's interesting to note that one of the boys mentions that the floor is so rotten that if someone were upstairs, they would fall right through. Because when I was watching the video, I noticed this.
It would fall through.
Through one of the narrow, rotten holes in the floor, it almost looks like someone is staring down at them from above. Or maybe it's just an optical illusion. Either way, the boys did not return to investigate further.
Bro!
The fact that John didn't see this strange eye peeking at them at the time, or even when he watched his own video back later, makes the clip especially unnerving. Hider in the house. A man is hired to remodel an empty house for resale. But as he works, he begins to hear strange noises coming from somewhere inside. He suspects that a squatter might have taken up residence in the empty home.
Doing this cabinet crown.
I'll let you guys figure it out.
And I think there's a squatter in this house. I think it's in here. Hello? 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 Anybody here? Hello? Hello?
The heck is that?
Hello?
Go down there, fool.
Who is it?
Yeah, he's there now. I'm done. He's gone. Oh. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Eventually, the man works up the courage to come back and retrieve his dropped phone. The carpenter says that he will never go back inside the house again. He claims, quote, "There is something evil in that home." Whether there's something evil in the house or not, the suspense in this video keeps you on the edge of your seat right till the end. So that's why it earns a spot in the top 10 scariest ghost videos of the year. A Place of Nightmares. Over a 6-month period, Colombian Twitter user Don Paramo recounted a very chilling story which took place in his new apartment. Paramo's spooky Twitter tale starts when he moves into a new apartment with his cat Octavio.
Octavio, salude. Hola.
He was amazed that he had been able to find such a spacious, fully furnished apartment with a private balcony for such a low price. But things soon took a turn toward the bizarre. His cat Octavio, who is usually very friendly and gentle, becomes withdrawn and aggressive. Paramo finds objects move from one place to another and starts to hear strange sounds at night, especially in his bedroom.
Me había olvidado contarles lo de la cama. Resulta que me mudé acá y pues, como les dije, habían los muebles, estaba una cama de cedro y resulta que 2 veces me he despertado porque escucho que alguien ronca durísimo a mi lado. Y pues cuando me despierto, pues obviamente nadie puede estar roncando porque vivo solo. Pero los ronquidos se escuchan durísimo.
Don Paramo even says that sometimes he wakes up feeling as if someone has nudged or touched him in his sleep. He talks to a neighbor and learns that a mentally disturbed man named Tito passed away in his apartment. He died in the very same bed that Don Paramo has been sleeping in. The man's body wasn't found by the landlord until weeks after his death. By this time, on his Twitter account, Don Paramo has built up a large following. After many audience requests, he decides to do a live Periscope stream from his apartment.
Keep in mind, guys, this clip was live at one point, so people have seen this firsthand.
What happens on the live stream shocks everyone viewing to their core. First, everything is going fine. Don Paramo gives a casual live tour of his home. But 3 minutes into the stream, things take a turn towards the horrific.
Y más cosas. Y lo otro que encontré nuevo fue como un hueco que hay en la parte de afuera. Por la parte de la terraza hay una especie de hueco que no sé a dónde va y se los voy a mostrar.
Did you see it? Watch again.
Bro, someone's in the bed.
As Don Paramo passes by his bedroom, someone or something seems to be lying in his bed. Something dark and terrifying. Paramo doesn't even notice and continues his house tour. Later, when he returns to the bedroom, the bed is empty and there is no evidence that anything was ever there.
No, acá no hay nada. Pues Octavio estaba aquí, pero se salió nada más, yo salí. Bueno.
Don Paramo's story about the strange feeling that someone was sleeping next to him, and then this dark shape in his bed, makes for one of the creepiest stories and one of the strangest live feeds I've ever seen. The Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. The YouTube channel Ghosts of Carmel, Maine is always a viewer favorite here on the channel. But this particular video really seemed to put a fright into many viewers, ranking it as one of the year's scariest.
Wow.
Okay, there he is, in the window again. Went under the bed.
I've seen this video before. These guys are amazing. The ghost stuff that he captures is immaculate. It's very unique and very real.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Now, if you're wondering why Kent's reaction is so casual in a situation that would absolutely horrify most of us, well, he says he's had hundreds of these bizarre encounters while living in his haunted home.
Hope you guys say something or do something. Oh my God! No! Oh.
To see all of Kent's ghost investigations, check out his channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine.
We'll have to look his channel up.
The Cage. In the small town of St. Osyth in Essex, UK, there is a very old abandoned prison called The Cage. The prison is unique in that for over 400 years, it served as a jail to confine and execute women convicted of witchcraft. Paranormal researcher Brian Mack and his crew went to the site to perform an investigation into the supposed supernatural activity in the prison. While there, the crew said that they heard strange footsteps and whispers. Lights turned on and off by themselves, and members of the crew were bitten or pinched by something that they couldn't see. The experience was so frightening that some crew members actually refused to continue with the investigation. But the creepiest and most bizarre experience of all came when Brian Mack's team attempted to perform a seance, while Brian observed from the other room.
Face has completely changed. Doesn't even look like a person.
Right, Debbie, you need to come down here for a minute, please.
Oh, weird, man. Eyes are black.
As the seance begins, one of the women's face seems to transform and contort in a horrifying way. Her nose seems to grow and her mouth curves into a bizarre, inhuman grin.
Face has completely changed. Doesn't even look like a person.
Right, Debbie, you need to come down here for a minute, please.
Oh, weird, man. Eyes are black.
The researchers become worried and call the woman out of the room. It was later found that even though the woman had been wearing several layers of thick clothing, she had a bizarre burn mark down the back of her neck.
Jeez.
After the investigation, the woman says that she had horrible nightmares and experienced strange things around her home. As for why this video was included in the scariest videos list, well, this face. And I think that's all the explanation needed. When horror becomes horror. This next clip was sent in to me by Andrew Barahona, a filmmaker for Board Film Studios. Andrew was filming a scene for a horror movie in the historic and allegedly very haunted Doña Ana County Courthouse in New Mexico. In the scene they are filming, the actress Chelsea is meant to be acting overcome with fear, because in the movie scene a killer is supposed to be stalking her through the building's hallways. But acting frightened soon turns into very real terror. The filmmaker and the actress are the only ones on the third floor of the courthouse. But suddenly a startling and very real door slam can be heard from somewhere nearby. Then both of them hear some very odd whispering that sounds like it's right in the room with them.
And so at the time, I had the camera in my hand, and I almost reacted immediately when I heard it. It was like it was next to me. And so she said she saw something behind me, and we just booked it.
Now, of course, since this clip came from a professional filmmaker, I was especially skeptical. But I think the footage, along with their very believable reactions, speaks for itself. A terrifying tour. This next video is especially unique because it doesn't involve your typical group of ghost hunters. This video was taken by Adelaide's Haunted Horizons Ghost Tours. This tour group is exploring the supposedly haunted Tailem Town Church in South Australia. The people that you see in this video are all random tour participants, not paranormal researchers. They have no reason to fake their reactions. So, first the tour group's camera and light batteries begin to drain mysteriously. Then very strange things begin to happen to the tour participants.
Oh, well, he just let that shit. It felt like something sat on the chair and it vibrated, and then it felt like something went like that.
Oh, okay. So that was that night. Then, as I said, it noted in my head.
Oh my god. What?
Is that you?
He's on the leg! What is it?
Like something, seriously.
What?
That just felt like something just touched like
Oh my god. He hasn't moved from his spot. He can't reach him. He can't reach him like that. He looks hell weird.
Yeah. Are you alright?
I'm good. No, but you're not reacting or anything. She's petrified and you're not even. You're just chilling.
If you don't feel right, if you get irritable, if you get angry, if you get anxious.
What? When you're staring at what's wrong? Wait, what's wrong? Wait.
Are you laughing?
He's crying. No, what is that? No, tell us. Just before you even started.
Yeah. You.
And if you think maybe that guy was just a bit unstable or perhaps having a bad day, well, he's not the only tour member who has a very frightening experience.
To stop tours completely.
That way, because people won't come back.
Because it would spoil the game.
It's all like something touched me again.
Your hand is shaking like crazy.
That's how I have been since I came in here.
I feel sick.
You feel sick as well?
Yeah.
I felt sick and I felt sad when I said something.
Well, we can either keep going or we can call it a quit.
No, I think this is what
This is what you come for.
Yeah, it's what we signed up for.
This is quite an active.
Later in the video, in another area of the church, a tour member says he feels like he's been hit hard in the shoulder by some unseen force. Unfortunately, the camera only catches the audio of the event.
I can't see anything. There's no.
What? That's my shoulder. What? Like here. Oh, jeez. Okay, it was not like you like, I'm good, that like shoved me forward. Yeah.
I heard the knock behind you.
He has a scratch
I don't know. It should be up the front. Where?
Oh my gosh.
Look how well it shows up on this.
Oh,
It shows right in that photo.
Yeah, that's going to be better than any of
I'll just hold it down for a second.
Look at that, Ryan. Oh. Are you sort of freaked out by that? Because I'm like, really?
Jesus.
But in the end, no worries. All of the ghost tour participants made it out okay. Now, none of these people were so-called professional ghost hunters. They were simply tourists, so they had nothing to gain from acting scared, making this video one of the most believable pieces of paranormal evidence I've ever seen, and earning it a top spot. So that's the top 10 scariest videos of the year. As always, I'm certainly not trying to convince you that any of the clips are...
Let's look here. Scariest things caught on doorbell cameras. It's not really paranormal stuff, but some creepy stuff. Thumbnail looks pretty creepy, so that couldn't mean anything, but
Top 5 scariest things caught on doorbell cameras. A cry for help. This video was posted by Reddit user Unknown Truth. He says that his friend's wife had a very odd experience one day as she walked outside to do the laundry. The incident was caught on their Ring doorbell camera. The woman hears some strange noise, and it's not coming from the Ring camera speaker. In fact, the eerie moaning seems to be coming right out of the bare wall beside her. Now, I boosted the audio on this clip and, well, just take a listen. Some strange voice in the wall seems to be crying out for help. The woman is so freaked out that she actually goes inside and calls the police.
I looked around, I didn't see anybody out on the road or any cars or anything. So I went back to my Ring video to make sure I wasn't just creatively hearing something.
I can hear somebody saying something, but I can't.
Well, I posted it on there.
The police search the premises, but there's no one there. So just what is this strange disembodied voice that seems to be begging for help? Let me know what you think down in the comments. No treat. The thought of Halloween sparks images of happy children dressed in costumes rushing from door to door to collect as much candy as they can. But this next video didn't take place on Halloween. It happened in the middle of a sweltering summer day in August in San Antonio, Texas.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. My feet blue fat. Falling from the sun and moss. It's a sea life. Lucky truck. Walk needed. All the activities.
The bizarre masked man says, "Trick or treat, smell my feet." Then he seems to get distracted by his own feet. And then he just seems to wander off in a confused state. Now, one has to wonder if the man had been having some special treats of his own. Surprise visit. On a warm sunny day in May, Gerald Haywood was visiting a friend's home in Lawton, Oklahoma. Now, in accordance with YouTube's family-friendly content guidelines, let me say in advance that no one was seriously hurt in this clip. But I'll explain that later.
Ow! Kurt, take me to the hospital! Take me to the hospital! Get that safe. Get that safe. Where? At your mailbox. Right there. No, I'm not.
Turns out that there's a 6-foot-long snake wrapped around the porch light. When Gerald opens the door, the snake strikes just above his right eye. Luckily, the snake is not venomous and the bite above his eye isn't deep. Gerald was rushed to the hospital but didn't require anything more than a couple of band-aids and some light antibiotics. And I have to admit, the first time I watched this video, I thought it was horrific. And the second time, I thought it was hilarious. So, I'm sorry, Gerald.
Ow! Kurt, take me to the hospital! Take me to the hospital! Get that safe! Get that safe!
Just got bit by a snake, fool.
At your mailbox!
No, that's bullshit.
Right there!
No, I'm being for real with you.
No, I'm not!
Ghost caught on doorbell. YouTube user LexusJV claims that he caught a ghost on his Ring doorbell camera. At 4:23 in the morning, he got an alert that his camera had sensed motion. When he first reviewed the tape, he just noticed this, which just appears to be a spider web moving in the wind. But then, when he looked closer, he noticed this.
Bro, what? Hello?
It looks almost as if some shapeless white face is pressed to the window for a closer look inside. The Ring camera, sensing no more motion, just shuts off. And it didn't turn back on again for the rest of the night. So is this a ghost in the window, or just a trick of the light? In another alleged ghost Ring video, YouTuber Vengeance Gaming posted a video saying that he thought his Ring doorbell had picked up a ghost. Darkness from some... We see what looks like a woman dressed all in white who seems to walk out of the darkness from somewhere near the house. And then she just sort of walks off into the dark. Vengeance Gaming, who by the way has never posted another paranormal video on his channel, suggests that it could be, quote, the lady in white. But it could also simply just be a prank. You decide. One night. Late one night, an older woman named Kathleen hears something outside her Bristol, Connecticut home. Cautious about opening the door to a stranger, she looks outside and sees someone in a car parked just across the street from her house. She yells from a window,
"Can I help you?" The second time I yelled it, he took off without the lights on and then went flying up the other street.
When Kathleen checks her Ring doorbell camera, her blood runs cold. It looks like a scene right out of a Purge movie, and the potential intruder definitely seems to have meant Kathleen harm.
Watch how he wipes off the door handle, and he's got something heavy in his pocket.
Kathleen contacted the police, but the mysterious man in the smiling mask has never been found. It's not all bad. After all the weird and scary things that I've counted down in this list, it might seem like doorbell cameras only record frightening things and the absolute worst of human nature. So I wanted to include one last bonus story that might at least slightly restore your faith in humanity. Katie Egermakris was leaving in a rush one morning from her Washington, D.C. home and forgot to zip her purse. Her wallet fell out somewhere along her way to work. She certainly never expected to see it again. But when she got home, she found this on her doorbell camera. The man who had found her wallet had checked her ID to find her address, and then had even delivered her wallet right to her door.
Aww.
He tries to put it in her mailbox, but it won't fit, so he hides it safely under the mat. Katie says that all of her credit cards were there, and not even a single dollar was missing. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to submit or suggest a video...
That was some wholesome stuff. What a nice man. We'll do one more 30-minute one or two more 15-minute ones, and we'll call it a stream. Trying to see if we can find a longer one. I don't really see any. I don't really see any. Oh, here's a longer one. Then we'll watch a 10-minute one after that.
For the last 20 years, DeVry's continued dedication to online learning and support has helped students reach...
This video is 2 years old. So.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Poltergeist. Wikipedia defines a poltergeist as, quote, a type of ghost or spirit that is responsible for physical disturbances, such as loud noises and objects being moved or destroyed. Most accounts of poltergeist describe the movement or levitation of objects such as furniture and cutlery, or noises such as knocking on doors. In this video, we'll check out 5 videos of supposedly real evidence of poltergeists caught on tape. The Slamming Door. The Slamming Door started out as the combination blog and YouTube channel by a man in Poland. On the channel, he documented what he claimed was activity by a poltergeist caught on camera in his home. At first, there were some relatively unimpressive posts of some objects moving around, seemingly on their own. But then, there was this post.
Kurwa, jeszcze nie teraz, jak w sobotę. Kurwa mać. No nie będę połączyć, żeby tu wrócić. Tak chuj.
As to be expected on the internet, people were very skeptical. So the Slamming Door channel began to record with multiple cameras, documenting the strange occurrences simultaneously from different angles. After a year of posting videos of strange phenomena that he claimed were ghosts caught on camera, the YouTube account The Slamming Door suddenly stopped posting. This was his final video.
Ja muszę wziąć stąd tylko klucze.
O, ale masz wody.
Ja muszę stąd wziąć tylko klucze.
Okej.
Wychodzimy.
Dobra.
We'll just finish this clip up, and then I think we'll call it a stream, everybody.
Agnieszka, zasłuchaj. Tu się dziwne, muszę zacząć.
Ja się boję, Bomba, wyjdźmy stąd już, proszę cię, co?
Słyszysz? Mówiłem ci, że tu się dzieją dziwne rzeczy.
Co się dzieje?
Idziemy. Czekaj, muszę zamknąć dom.
So were these posts of a real ghost caught on camera, or just a hoax carried on way too long? You decide. The thing on the...
So, we'll finish up this video next week. Just nothing's really... nothing's really going on right now, so... Yeah. Anyways, guys. Oh. I will see y'all later in the next stream. Guys are probably busy tonight. That's probably why nobody really showed up. But that is completely fine by me. I love you guys very much. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Keep in mind, guys, on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm really hoping Tuesday, there will be a new video coming out. It's going to be really awesome, really great. Keep that in mind. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Take care, guys. This is Proteits signing off. Thank you, everybody.